And with the media out there too, that might be adding to it, you know. It's taking people away from people. You know, our human interaction skills are dying out quickly because we're all behind phones and tablets, and we're on social media, and we're not really interacting with others.
Yeah, and you just hit a key word and you said media, and then added the word social media. Okay, because social media has a huge impact on these kids because now everything I'm doing is being documented, it's
Hmm.
being taped, it's being put out there for the public to be able to see. So
Right.
that's another reason why we need fathers in the household to help kids to be able to navigate during these times where they're relying so much on social media. You
Right.
know, um, it's very easy for you to spend, and I do it myself, 6, 8 hours a day looking at a screen. Okay. And
Hmm.
what I'm saying, if you look at kids, and check this out, everybody, if you look at kids, they almost spend all of their time looking at their phone,
Right.
and I see young women will walk by somebody and immediately they'll pick up the phone. Okay. They don't have the social skills to be able to speak to someone. I see young men who look at and when we're talking about playing basketball, they're looking to social media to see the highlights of what they did, okay, or to see how someone reacted to a play that they made, or to see some type of a reel that allows them to be able to promote to a potential college campus, or maybe have an opportunity to go to the next level. And it's like, okay, you're showing the highlights, okay, but let's look at the entire picture,
Right.
because we're able to take a snapshot and say, okay, this is me in a snapshot, but it's not really looking at the entire you. So it's just a weird thing to see so many people, including myself. I'm not going to exclude myself, rely so much on social media. But with young kids, my suggestion is to really get to the point where you're no longer relying on the phone, quite as much. Get out there and be social and talk to people face to face, you know. Just like if you go out to any nightclub or restaurant, okay? Look at the number of people that are actually interacting and talking to one another as opposed to how many people are looking down at their phone,
Right.
and you're supposed to be socializing with that person, you
Right.
know?
You're all sitting at a table at the dinner table, and everybody got the phones.
Yes. So it's a huge distraction, and I don't know, exactly how to solve it. I just know that one of the things we need to do is limit the amount of time and maybe take even an hour out of your day where you put the phone on do not disturb, and you're not looking at a computer screen, you're not looking at the television, and you're going outside and maybe taking a walk, or maybe calling someone on the telephone if you have to use the phone, and actually talk to that person as opposed to texting them or using social media as a way to communicate.
Absolutely. You got to set boundaries. You know, I'm a real estate advisor, and I have to look at the market all the time. You know, I'm always looking at the media, looking at social media, but I have to, as an adult, discipline myself and say I'm shutting it off because it does something to you. And especially now when we're in uncertain times, you know, people, it's creating fear. It's just, it can be, if it's not used correctly, it can create a lot of havoc.